Hi guys, welcome to the second one in my jerk progression series, in which I teach you all jerk variations from the most simple one to the most complex one by going step by step and essentially adding on to the lift. In this video we're going to learn an exercise called push press. We're actually just upgrading our strict press that we have learned in the previous video. So we're going to take the barbell, take our strict press grip, stand approximately hip width apart with toes turned 10 to 30 degrees to the sides. And from here, we're going to do a dip to approximately 10% of our height. It is important that we're dipping in both hips and knees, but of course, since we need to maintain relatively upright posture, we will be dipping more in our knees. But again, we are not completely upright, so we're not doing this. We will have slight hip bend as well as knee bend. So, we're going to take the breath, we're going to dip, and then we're going to drive. And as we drive, we're going to push the barbell with our legs and continue pushing with our arms until the barbell is in the overhead position. So let me show you in slow motion how it's going to look. Once again. It's really important to have a smooth, consistent flow from the dip to the drive. So as we dip, we want to smoothly transition to the drive without an abrupt stop. So we don't want to pause and drive, but we want to have that kind of like a spring, like an elastic component. We want to dip and drive. And keep in mind that everything we have learned for the strict press, aka pushing the elbows to the sides and locking the barbell behind our head, remains the same. So we're adding on to the strict press. We're adding the component of the legs. So dip, drive. Deep drive. I'm going to add some weight. I'm going to show you the weight so you get kind of a better feeling of how the movement will look like. So we're going to take the weight. Take the breath. We need to keep in mind that we need to maximize the recruitment of our legs muscles. So we need to maximally push ourselves from the floor in the drive, because our legs will be the core force producing muscles when actually doing the jerk. So let me show you from the side. I don't know how much you can see. Stand like this. So guys, this was the second video in my series of jerk progression videos. Hope you enjoyed. See you next video.